Hi, we're Jim and Shelley Grossman, and we've been going to the Gleaners since probably the fall of 2014. How we started going there was we knew another person that was going, and just through her decided that maybe that was something we might want to do. Then also Shelley was quilting with a lady friend out at Seven Persons, and as they would drive from Medicine Hat to Seven Persons, quite often they'd see the sign out there and talk about, well, maybe we should go out there one of these days. And that happened a few times, and finally they decided they were going to go, and I went with them, and we've been going ever since. And we thoroughly enjoy the camaraderie of the group of people that are out there.
Working together for a common goal.
Right,
Yes.
it's a fun job for us.
And a volunteer job.
Yeah. We also have been out there a number of times when there are a number of Mennonite ladies, well, not just ladies, but Mennonites in general out
From
there.
the community.
Right. And they do a lot of singing, and they have awesome voices.
So those are our special days when we go out there. But mostly it's the people we work with that make the experience wonderful, and knowing that it is helping to feed the hungry.
And I always walk away from there feeling super good about life in general, because I know I've done something to help somebody else, and that always makes me feel good.
My name is Helen Epp, and my husband and I were involved with the Gleaners from the very beginning. At first I thought, oh my, we can't support every organization that comes along, but when I realized what it was all about and what good it did, well, we could do nothing else but go with it by being there, and also by being financial supporter. So that was out in the flats that we started. But now we've been in this new facility for 10 years. The reason for going, I have quite a few. The Bible says that we should take care of the poor. And so as Christians, that's a mandate. I also like to go because we save all that food, which would otherwise go into the landfill. And people donate so much, I can't imagine a landfill with all those tomatoes and onions and whatever else. Also, we're being good stewards of our resources when we recycle. And recycling food is really probably very important to the people that get them. When you go to the Gleaners, you meet all kinds of people. You meet families with children, you meet school groups, you meet different ethnic groups, and people that work in different places. They come and show their support to the community. And so it's interesting, because you do meet, sometimes people come there and they sing or they tell jokes. Yeah, it's fun. And volunteering always gives me a buzz. And when I know it's really worthwhile, it's good. They tell me that every time you volunteer for a morning, you prepare food for 100 people. So over the years, I've learned how to prepare all kinds of vegetables. I've done spreading, I've done packing, and then there's the cleanup. So you get your exercise also while you're there. I should mention that my husband is not with me anymore, but I still go. And he was always when he would go as often as he could. And I also like getting out into the country because it's way out there and you get away from the city and you see the changes in the seasons and so on. It's kind of nice when you live in the city to get out there.
Hello, my name's Cody. I have been coming to the Prairie Gleaners for about 3 to 4 years. I heard about it through my church and I just wanted to see what it was about. And this place is doing some really great things because it helps the food waste in Alberta, which is phenomenal, I found. And then it feeds the hungry as well, which is stellar. Now, the thing that I always hear is that people are always waiting to retire before coming here. But as you can see, me, myself, I'm not retired and I come here quite regularly, right? So that can't always be an excuse. But I enjoy coming here because the people are so friendly, and I don't know. I think it's kind of like mama in a kitchen, right? Except it's a universal kitchen. So yeah, it's a very happy place.
And Ruby Leeds, and we've been in Gleaners for 5 years.
Yeah,
Something like that?
I think so.
And we just love it. We love going a few hours a day because we're old and we can't be there for the whole day. Why'd you tell them why you?
Well, the reason
so
the reason I go because I know when I was 6 years old, I know what hunger is, and we only get one slice of bread a day and a little bowl of soup at noon. But it was a time where we were really, really hungry all the time. Not enough nourishment. And so I know what hunger is, and I feel for the people that are hungry. And unless you go through this situation, you don't really know. You think you know, but you don't. But I know what hunger is. Now you want to, with little effort that I go to Gleaners, provide meals for those in need. And I'm sure it does help. And, you know, for us it's so handy. In a half an hour we are there and do what we can, but ultimately it's not just like today. We went and there was a group come in and they were singing, rejoicing, and I thought I was in church. But these kids, they really sang, and it touches your heart.
And we love to interact with people and meet new people from
every walk of life. Some don't go to church, some do. And it's really a wonderful family of God that all get together, God's creation, and we reach out to people who are less fortunate than we are. And it's only an hour or two of our time, and we can do what we want for the rest of the day.
And I even get to sit down. I don't have to stand when I'm chopping vegetables.
I'm Ingrid Cook, and I started volunteering with Prairie Gleaners with community ambassadors at their annual Day of Giving about 7 years ago. Volunteering for Prairie Gleaners is so satisfying and fulfilling for me. They make sure surplus vegetables that would end up in the landfill are used to feed the hungry people. First of all, they are cleaned and then dehydrated and packaged by volunteers and then shipped to the hungry, whether it's in northern Canada or in third world countries. I love volunteering for organizations that welcome everyone of all ages to help them with their mission. And Prairie Gleaners' mission is to feed the hungry.
Hi, we're Kim and Shane Darren, and we've been coming to the Prairie Gleaners since 2013. We've gone ourselves as a family, and we've also gone with a group from our church every summer for a week. And I've also been involved in going with our church's youth group in May for just a Friday overnight and Saturday.
So we've been going for a lot of years, and it's been great fun. We've had a lot of good fellowship time with the church. We go with a church group, different people every year, and we meet a lot of the same regulars at the Gleaners and enjoy meeting them year over year and seeing what's changed in their lives. And we've also been able to see the soup being delivered on a couple of occasions. I've taken some in suitcases to Albania, and we've also taken a missions group to Cuba, and we're able to cook it up and serve it to some of the locals there. So it's been fun, and it's helped a lot of people. So we enjoy it, and hope to be back year on year.
One memory that we have is one year we had a Filipino man from our church group who was out, and he was just so incredibly touched to know that a shipment was actually going out or just had gone out to the Philippines, and that year there had been a typhoon, and he was just incredibly touched at how it was impacting him so personally, that this was going to basically family for him. And it's just neat to have stories like that and see how it isn't so far away. It actually affects people who are here.
I started right from the beginning. I think Clarence twisted my arm. Anyway, I still try to go at least twice a week. But I think it's a wonderful thing.
And I'm Hilda. Friesen, that is. Yes, we started, I think at the very beginning when the Prairie Gleaners were still in the old building. Clarence Knodel asked us to come and see what it was all about, and you don't say no to Clarence very often, but it's always worth it because we really supported this idea, and it's very encouraging to know that it feeds people who otherwise would never have anything to eat. We have seen pictures of the joy that's in the faces of the people who get this food. They're so happy.
But we enjoy the coffee and the
Yes.
fellowship. We meet people that we've never seen before, and it's really fun. It doesn't seem like work at all to be there.
Hi, my name is Mina Carlson and I teach at Crescent Heights High School. I've been volunteering at Prairie Gleaners for about, I would say, 5 years. I first heard about Prairie Gleaners through work. I was given a grade 8 leadership class, which I soon came to understand was very much focused on volunteerism. And I started asking people, where can I take youth to volunteer and large groups to volunteer? And a teacher mentioned Prairie Gleaners. And once I checked out Prairie Gleaners and understood what it was about, I felt like I had hit the teacher's jackpot. Because there's so many learning opportunities at Prairie Gleaners, the kids learn about sharing resources and that whole humanitarian piece. They learn about not throwing things in the landfill. Why shouldn't we be putting large amounts of vegetables into landfills? How does that affect our environment? There's just so many learning opportunities there. And then once you go, I just got hooked. I keep going even without my students because I feel that my time and my effort really make a difference. I feel like it's not a waste of my energy or my time, that it's really impacting people's lives. And for my memory, I would have to say when the Mennonite ladies come and spontaneously start singing in perfect harmony, it's amazing.